Is this just a group of visuals? That's my vertically challenged man. Hello and welcome back to my channel. We have a plethora of videos to get to today. Yesterday was Luna Day for me. There were a lot of songs that came out yesterday, so I'm getting to them today, and we're going to start with 17's Homerun. I don't know anything about this song. I know it's a part of a mini album called Semicolon, and that I think there's some 70s inspiration in the song. The only, well, apart from a couple of other songs like Thanks and Left and Right, a lot of the 17 songs that I've listened to start with, because you guys have kind of known my taste and what I should look for, like Hit, like Getting Closer, which Getting Closer, man, has become one of my favorite K-pop songs like of all time. I listen to that on the daily. I absolutely love it. But those songs are a bit darker, a bit heavier in the beats, and I know that isn't necessarily what 17 is known for exactly, so I am expecting something lighter with this. I'm expecting something a bit more poppy. In terms of the members, the only ones that I think I'm maybe going to remember are Woozy, because all of you called me out in the last video for calling him short. He is short, but he's also very talented. You all say that he basically produces most of their tracks and whatnot, and he just seems kind of like that K-pop superstar who does it all, but I'm definitely going to notice him. And the one that I also have been noticing a lot is Vernon, mostly because he looks like a goddamn supermodel, and I remember his face from the intro of Left and Right. And I also looked up that he's actually from New York, and he moved to Korea, which is super cool. That gets him some bonus points in my book. But let's get to it. This is 17 with Homerun. Okay, first of all, is that the bass line to Left and Right? That was their last comeback outside of, I think, you guys mentioned there was one called 24 or something like that. I think was a Japanese release, but I'm pretty sure their last Korean release was Left and Right. So I think this is kind of like a continuation in theory, I guess. Like that looks like the wall from the video as well. I've noticed they're kind of clowns. Oh, hold up. I'm liking the sound of this already. It sounds very show-tuney. Fans are called parrots. I'm a big baseball fan. The turtleneck. There he is. There he is. I know someone. Ooh. It's very show-tuney feeling. I love this cut here into the, I'm assuming pre-chorus with this piano, and who's ever singing here? Is this DK? You guys always point out DK all the time when it comes to vocalists. That dude is gorgeous. Hey! Oh, I love the choreo. Kind of hitting the whoa a little bit there, somewhat. Dude, they look fresh in those suits. Is this some kind of like thievery type thing? There's a missing diamond that was hidden in the baseball. Yeah. It's very classic like detective movie kind of throwback where he's checking the train cars, and there's like this devious kind of tantalizing piano play. I love the style of this. Ooh, hello, deep voice. Oh, the bowling alley. You gotta have a bowling alley for throwing it back to the 70s. I'm wondering if like a lot of these are actually plays on different words and lyrics. Keep come running out, babe. Babe is in caps. I'm assuming they're referring to Babe Ruth. But you know, playing words, babe. Is this just a group of visuals? That's my vertically challenged man. Sorry, I hope I didn't annoy anyone with that. It's picking up. This is good. Dude, yes. It is so show-tuney. Broadway. Oh, and I love the architecture of this theater. It's beautiful. Ugh. It's very what is that? Shit, I love the style, but I forget what the name is, and I know it very well too. Shit, I forget the name of that style of architecture. It's driving me nuts. Look at this little badass with his bat, and he takes center. Wow. This last scene is gorgeous. Oh, I kind of have chills a little bit. That was great. Oh, there's some more. There's always more. They're real corny, and I'm here for it. I love this. Yeah. You see? Look at this. We got Woozy on the lyrics, composed it as well, but a lot of the other members helped as well. That's awesome. Wow, what a refreshing song. How many like 70s baseball detective-like mixed combo genre concepts have you seen like that? That was very, very cool. Shit, I kind of like want to run it back again, but I typically don't do that. I do it sometimes, but like I just want to maybe skip through and see if we have some parts that I specifically like. Interesting. It is very much a 70s aesthetic concept, but here the newspaper says September 17th, 1926. I mean, I guess it is a blend of that, because you kind of have this detective, almost noir-like story of something you'd see from earlier than the 70s, but it's mixed with a different styling. Oh, this train scene is so sick. I guess it really is kind of a mix of time periods, because even this right here is very much like a throwback to 20s and earlier, both in the styling of the music and this shot right here being in black and white. But also baseball, when you think romantically about baseball, you think of baseball from like the 20s, from the 1910s. That's that kind of era that really sticks in your mind. Okay, so all in all, I really love this. I know some of you were like, oh, don't think that all of their songs are hard-hitting, because that's not exactly who 17 is. Even though they do dark concepts sometimes, that's not necessarily what they tend to stray towards. But if it's something like this, something incredibly creative, really catchy, very feel-good, there's nothing to not like about this. They're a very likable bunch, and very, very talented. Even in a song like this, where they're not like being like, oh, we're intense with our choreo, the choreo is still so impressive, just in a different lane, in a different way. And I really enjoyed it. It was very, very good. And now I'm excited to hop into a guide. I know I said I was going to do that after the last reaction, but then this comeback kind of derailed that. But we will get to a guide. A lot of you commented and said what were the best ones to look out for. So I will for sure do that very soon. I want to get to some more 17, because everything I've seen of theirs so far, I really enjoyed. Even Left and Right, that I didn't love off the bat, I've come to like that a lot more over time and appreciate it for what it is. And they have seemingly a lot of these feel-good type songs, which I appreciate, especially with the way things are today. But loved it. If you guys didn't know, I have a Patreon now. The movie, the 17, the movie that a lot of you recommended, it's like 2 hours long. That is something that is just grade A, perfect for Patreon. So that is something that I am thinking about doing on there. If you guys would like to see that, please let me know. It is patreon.com/kpopprince. I will put it down and somewhere on this screen so it's nice and easy for you to see. We will do live stages on there, long form video like the 17, the movie, things of that nature, album listens. So if you would like me to listen to Semicolon, please let me know. And on my Patreon is where you would see something like that. But thank you so much for supporting. Please subscribe if you are new here, and I'll see you in the next video.